evening, and good night. Good evening for whoever is watching it live, and good morning or good night to whoever may be catching it a little later. I'm on my way out. It is 5:41. Today was mommy and daughter day with me and my youngest daughter. I invited my oldest daughter. She declined, which was probably good because she had to be at work at 4 and we're just not making it home at 5:40. So it's probably good that she declined. Um, Now I'm on my way out to have just mommy time, if there's a such thing as mommy time. Um, so me and my oldest daughter, my youngest daughter, went to go look at a few apartments because I need to move to be in her school district because she made the cheer team. So I am officially a cheer mom. And we'll see how that goes. It'll be easier once she gets of age to drive like my oldest. Um, so we went to go look at apartments and then we went out to go eat. I think I was gonna go live with YouTube, but they had music playing in the background and YouTube be tripping, tripping. So I think I went live on Instagram. So if you aren't following me on Instagram, why not? Why aren't you? And I'm out. I was supposed to go back out and have a drinky drink, but the person I was going out with isn't feeling too well, so I'm just gonna chill, I guess. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But it's Saturday, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. So, I'm not going back in the house. That's why. Oh my god, but I had a good time with my daughter. Sometimes teenagers can be so fun and then sometimes they can get on your everlasting nerve. But this time it was nice and fun. She's goofy like her mom, so she likes to laugh and joke and play around and dance. And we did a little karaoke on the way home. So that will be in my next vlog that I probably will be oh excuse me, probably will be uploading and editing this weekend. So she was a good time. She loves her some old school R&B just like her mama, like her my dad. I try to tell them to call me my dad. They really don't. But so that was definitely a good time. I was on social media, and I'm always on social. Well, not always, but I'm on social media. And I saw an interview with Carisha Please. Not Carisha Please. Her name Miami, Young Miami, Carisha, whatever the hell they calling her nowadays. Oh, what you got? I don't know why my nose be itching. Ain't nobody's business. My eyelashes on my. Anyways, I was on social media and I saw Young Miami said that she was gonna give her man 4 times to cheat until she's done. She said all men cheat. Now y'all let me know, is that true? Do all men cheat? And she said she's not leaving her man because he's cheating. Now I just think she was bold enough to say it. You can agree with me or you don't have to. I don't care. But I think she was just bold enough to say it. Most women don't leave their man the first time they cheat, whether it's because they are aware of something that they are not providing that their man have complained about, or whether or not it's because they know, hey, some men just cheat, especially men of a certain age. Now, of course, when you get up in age, you need to sit down and stay at home and it's wrap that up. But she was like, no, she's not. I think most women don't leave their man when they cheat because the man was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, it didn't mean anything. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for it to happen. I promise it won't happen again. I promise, I promise, I promise." And they make all of these empty promises, and the woman forgives them. And the bad thing about it is, women believe that they won't do it again, and that's why it hurts so bad when they do it again because it's like, hey, you went through all that crying, pleading, and begging, and saying you won't do it again, and it was a mistake, and now you realize you're the one for them, and no other woman is going to have their back like you have it. They go through this whole entire spiel, this whole entire speech like they're running for president. about how they're not going to cheat again. And they're good for a minute. Absolutely, they are good for a minute. And then they do it again. And most of the time, a woman will forgive them again. And I think it's simply because women, most women don't like change. Most people don't like change. And we have to adapt to so much change um, in our lives with work. We can't control that because work changes, policies and procedures changes as the business grow. Things change, and we have to deal with that because, of course, that's our job, and that's what we do. If my eyes are a little low, it's because I had a drinky drink. I don't do drugs. Say no to drugs. Um, and I only have one drink. It's terrible that one drink can do have your girl like this. But anyways, so we have to adapt to change like that. We have to adapt with change with our children because our children, as they grow in their what is it called? Their hormones are changing, and they're trying to figure themselves out, and all of that. We have to adapt to that, which is awful. Oh my God, teenage life, it is awful. So we have to adapt to that because we can't just leave our children on the side of the road and be like, hey, I'm done with you. Good luck. Deuce, deuce, deuce off the roof. And so I think we're used to change and we're used to adapting to change. And that's why we do it with our men too. When our man, start acting up and they start cheating and start, doing acting a fool and going out of these streets wanting to act like they single when they got a whole wife and kid at home, we adapt to that and we forgive them and we want to move on, but we don't want to adapt to a complete change of being single. You know what I mean? We don't want to be single, go out and date these buffooneries, because that's how they are a bunch of buffooneries. We don't want to do that. That's one change that we feel like we may have control over. If the man still want us, we'll stick beside him. That's my man, and I'm gonna stick beside him. That's what they say. That's what they do. That's how they feel. And so, I think what Carisha said was true. I think she's just one to admit it. Um, that hey, I'm not gonna leave you the first time you cheat. I'm just not. It's not. I'm not doing that. The first time you cheat, I'm gonna stick with you. I'm gonna go off on homegirl because unfortunately that's what we do. We go off on homegirl and be like, leave my man alone. And she be like, girl, tell your man to leave me alone. Which is true. Like, don't talk to the woman and tell the woman leave your man alone. You tell your man to stay and keep his ding-a-ling in his pants and leave that woman alone. Because normally that's not the case. That's not what happens. And then women are so competitive. Once they do find out they have a man, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna leave him alone. It's like, oh, I'm gonna be the better woman, and I'm gonna see if he'll leave you for me. Like, oh, what you got for a pork chop? That's what we doing now. We that competitive when even if he does leave me for you, he gonna cheat on you too, sis. Because not one person, man nor woman, can provide all of the needs of the other person. That's true. Oh, I'm talking about don't hit me, don't let me hit nobody in the big body truck. That's just excuse me. That's just the truth of the matter is nobody can satisfy one person's needs. I like to drive. I don't know if y'all can even see, but I like to drive with my leg up. No one person can satisfy another person's needs completely. That person has to have a lot of self restraint not to go out and seek the fulfillment of those needs from other people. And that's why I'm like, why are people so opposed to poly relationships? You know, it's I don't know if you think about it and you take the ego and the pride and the competitiveness out of it, what's wrong with it? Outside of the fact that you're sharing a spouse, which some people just can't handle that, which I get. But like for me, I'm a single woman. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm a single parent with two kids, and I have to give my kids time. Like today we went out and we ate and we had a good time, and it's 6 o'clock. Most people are off on the weekends, and it's like, oh, you had all day out, and now you want to give me your leftover time when you tired and you tipsy, and you probably just want to lay down and go to sleep. Is that what we doing? You didn't spend all day with your children, and when you come and see me, now you don't have no energy. You just kind of want to lay down and go to sleep. You don't want to talk. You just want to knock out. Hey, Shy, do you be cheating? Have you ever cheated? But like when you're with someone and they may not be limited on as much time as you are, right? What do you do? Do you say, hey, you ought to compromise, and when I'm busy being preoccupied with other people, aka my kids, my family, or whatever, you just sit at home and wait for me. And then when you do come to me, I'll cheat on my girlfriend for you. Oh, you a lying, cheating son of a, the way you do me. Boy, I'm tired of taking your ish. That's Nivea. I love Nivea. Laundromat. That's the laundromat song for the youngins who don't know. Shy, how old are you? But what I'm saying is that right to do? Is that right if you have a family and kids and you have to spend time with them, because not only is that your duty, but that's something that you enjoy doing, and you have a spouse that may not have that family? Hey, I'll enter you in to win 10,000 if you do a dare my choice. No, no, thank you, sir, ma'am. Um, but is that fair for your spouse to wait around for you while you're hanging out with your family, enjoying um, time with other humans, that human interaction? Is it fair for them to wait around for you at home and not have that same human interaction? And then when you get to them, your energy level is depleted. Don't you get over on me, cream, cream truck. You know what I mean? And then when you get around them, like I'm exhausted now. I went out, I hung out with my daughter, I had me a drink, so I just want to get in the bed and go to sleepy town. Hey, Daewoo. Hello, hello. Have you cheated? Have you on your girlfriend, wife, husband, boyfriend? I like and sub. Thank you. Make sure you all subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers, and I need help. But like relationships are so complicated. Oh my lances, it's so complicated. It's a struggle between doing the right thing, compromise, and consideration. You know what I mean? I'm not. I know I'm too young. You're only 9 years old. What you doing on YouTube? Where your parents at? I am probably like not necessarily your. Well, close. Maybe close to your grandma age. And y'all, I love this dress. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I love this dress. I have a few tube top dress, which I like because I don't like wearing. My mama sleeping. Your mama know you on YouTube, Sir Ram? My dad is at the store. Do your mom and dad know you on YouTube? Do they or do they not? What your daddy getting from the store? What your daddy getting from the store? What about gender roles? So because the type of men that I like are very like old school and very traditional in their beliefs. But sometimes that can be a struggle too. Because like your daddy is out at the store, traditional man be like, I ain't going to no store to make no groceries. That's the woman's job. I'll take out the trash. I'll tend to the yard. I'll make sure the cars are straight. You don't know. Cause you busy on YouTube instead of paying attention to your mama and your daddy. Um, I'm not going to the store. Are you sure your parents know you're on YouTube? Like, you go to the store, I'll give you the money to go to the store, but I'm not going. Sorry, not sorry. That's a no for me. It's a no for me. I love Cadillacs, but people say they're like, go ahead and get over Lexus. People say they're kind of like the ghetto cars. I like the Cadillac trucks, and I'm still in this rental, which I hate. He at the store. He walked. He walked to the store. Y'all stay close by the store, where he's able to walk. Why didn't he drive? Daewoo. And what nationality are you? Because is your real name Daewoo, or he's in weed? I'm not supposed to say that, but no. And your daddy ain't getting no weed, and you're a grown person probably trolling my life, but it's okay. Okay, okay, it is okay. Because don't no stores sell no marijuana. If y'all are in Houston and y'all know they doing traffic all the time, this is gonna take forever. No, I'm not. No, you're not. What? You're not a troll. Because if you're 9 years old, I'm thinking your parents wouldn't even tell you, "Hey, I'm going to the store to get marijuana." They wouldn't even let you know their business like that because they know 9 year olds run their mouth. If I put a heart on my kid, I don't think you know, kid. It's okay. Entertainment comes in many different ways and forms, and sometimes we just get bored and we want to see people's reaction and escape reality and be a different person. So it's okay. It is okay. I don't care. When I was younger, you might be young, like under 25. Who blowing at who? Because I know you're not blowing at me. I'm like under 25. It's okay to enjoy life, play around, joke, get on this internet, do what you got to do. I need to get over. A big blue. Um, have fun, enjoy life, be a kid. I have no problem with that. If you get on here and act a fool with people and people give you a reaction and act a fool back with you, have fun. It's their fault for acting a fool back with you. It's like ignore me. I want to be a mod. A mod for who? Look at my text. Did you see, Tana? I ain't seen no text. I ain't seen no text, homeboy. So I can make sure people be good. It's okay if they're not good. I don't care. You come in here and do what you want to do. This is a free zone. Come in here, do what you want to do, act how you want to act. I may not respond to it all, but it is what it is. Um, Juicy ain't seen no text. How old are you? I'm old. I am in my 30s. So I'm a grown woman. They be racist. Yeah, they be racist behind the clipboard and the phone and the computer, but in real life they would never, ever, 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 ever be racist in front of a person's face. Cause I don't play, and I also don't discriminate. Man, woman, child, adult, old, young, I don't care. If you are racist and you bold enough to display that in front of my face, I'm not responsible for what happens. FYI, I'm not at all. So it is what it is. And make sure if you're in my live and you're not subscribed to me, subscribe. I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers. So help your girl out. Subscribe and comment. That took a turn. Yeah, because I'm nice, sweet, and cute. Play with me if you want to. What they say, F around and find out. You F around and find out if you want to. That's on you, not me. And I don't play fair. Be like, oh, that wasn't fair. I don't care. Nothing is fair in love and war. And if I don't love you, we're at war. Can you go live, Daewoo? Can you or can you not? They don't. I don't think they allow children to go live. I think you have to be at least 18, unless they woo you. You lying. You's a lying, cheating son of a. The way you do me. Let me tell you this story. So I'm out and about. I'm with a guy, and I'm driving. I'm getting my drive on because they don't call me race car V for nothing. I'm a driver. That's what I do. I'm a driver. And so they had the seat lean back because they were tired, and we had about a 30-minute drive, right? Um, and they were tired, so they had their seat lean back. So I'm sitting up like this, and I'm driving. I never noticed people in cars next to me. I always just pay attention to the road. So I never really noticed cars next to me, which is a bad thing because you're supposed to be aware of your surroundings. So all of a sudden he opens his eyes and said, "Hey, Bill Reed, do you listen to Sabrina Carpenter?" The name sounds familiar, but I'm more of an old school type of person, so maybe not. Um, and so he's like, "Hey, what the hell they want?" And I'm like, "Hell, I don't know." And so he leans up his seat and lets the window down, and it's two guys, of course, and they're like, "Hey, do you know where the target is?" And blah blah blah. So I'm telling them, I'm so naive and so, you know, uh. So I'm like, "Oh, you keep straight. The target is gonna be on the right hand side, and it's next to Walmart, and it's a beauty supply store in the same parking lot, right?" And they're like, "Oh, okay, thank you." And then he was like, "Man, they was trying to holler. They didn't know I was in the car. They was trying to holler." And I thought about it. I was like, everybody has GPS. This is not back in the old days. Eyelash my. This is not like the old days where we. Well, I know for me, I used to do MapQuest and print out directions from my location to where I'm trying to go and actually print it out on paper and follow it that way. So it's not like in the old days, everybody has GPS. So I thought about it and I was like, "Oh my gosh, you're so right." And I'm so naive. I'm actually telling them direction. I'm like, keep straight. Highway 6 is going to turn to 1960, and then it's going to be, Target is going to be on your right hand side. If you pass up Walmart, you know. And he's like, "They thought you was in a car by yourself." And I'm like, I never ever get it. I never ever get that. But trust my art, please. Rate my art 1 to 10. I can't see your art, sweetie. And so I'm like, that is so, so, so right. But if he would have never said anything, I would have like, okay, yeah, they were looking for Target. And then as I continued to think about it, I was like, Target, we boycotting Target. Ain't nobody shopping at Target no more. Is a GTR. I don't know what that means, sweetie. I really don't. I was like, we boycotting Target. I need a nap. I need a nappy nap. But I've never gotten it, and I may have mentioned it in my videos or a live or something. Um, but I'm like, what happens when you try to talk to a woman, and from the neck up she looks fine, or even the shoulders up, and then she gets out of the car, and either she's bad built, or she's bigger than what your expectations were. Like, what happens then? Do you continue on? Do you ghost that person? It's just too risky. you know if that's something that's important to you, if looks and the shape are important to you, then don't try to talk to nobody in the car. Now, for the small majority of people who looks and shape and size don't mean anything to them, then by all means. But most people, it's like, yeah, I gotta be attracted to you physically a little bit, you know. I feel like I'm so far away, but I'm really not. I think it's because I just need to go to sleepy sleep. You said it's a car. Something in my eye, you guys. Don't go on live while driving. It's dangerous, Vanessa. It's not dangerous when you know what you're doing, homeboy. I'm a very careful driver, and I'm not on the freeway, so I have frequent. I'm trying to wait till the lane clear, but I have frequent stops and frequent lights. So it's dangerous for inexperienced drivers. But I've been driving over 20 years. And if you're paying attention, my eyes are on the road. I'll dart and look at the camera. If my eyes are focused on the camera, that means I'm at a red light like now. But thank you for the advice. Thank you, thank you. Because it's true, it is dangerous. But I'm not on the freeway. That's why I think you're older than 9 because 9-year olds wouldn't think like that. They will. What nationality are you? This is from a bump I had on my chin. On my chinny chin chin. Did your parents used to read the Three Pigs story to you? Once upon a time, my name is Tahina. So where did Daewoo come from? If your name is Tahine. Awesome is in my eye. Oh hey, if they never told you the story about it's my dad's phone. So your dad went to the store and using your daddy phone, your daddy left his phone at the house while he went to the store. I doubt it, homeboy. Just use it. Stick to your story. Stick to your game plan. I'm not mad at you. That's what Tupac says. So I ain't mad at you. Do you know who Tupac is? I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad. I think that's Tupac and John B. If you're under a certain age, you won't know anything about it. Back in the elementary, my now she got 3 views. I don't care nothing about these views. They will. I care less. I go live on a lot of other platforms. Well, really just one, and they're very entertaining. YouTube is mid. They don't really talk back unless I just haven't grown to that level yet. That's why I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. They will. So you ought to tell your mom and your dad to subscribe to me. Tell your mama, daddy, sister, uncle, brother, friend, cousin, grandpa. Because if you're 9, your grandpa is probably in his your grandpa probably in his 50s. How old is your grandpa? And where your grandpa at? Your grandpa single? It looks like my city, but not. Pretty sure it looks like everybody's city, but I'm in H Town. H Town going down. Houston. Houston, Texas. Where everyone wants to be. We're getting too big now. I mean, we're getting overpopulated. Too many people. Why don't where's your grandpa at? Your grandfather is your mother's father or your father's father? Where are they at? Where's your granddaddy? Where they be? I have grandparents. So where are your grandparents at? And how old are your grandparents? How you don't know how old your grandparents are? That's weird. They will. Or are you the grandparent? Do you have grandchildren? Do you or do you not? How many grandchildren do you have? And how old are they? Okay, so I'm almost to my destination, so I'm gonna get off of live. I appreciate everyone who came in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And remember to love your life, live your life, enjoy your life, be life, give life.